absolutely her biggest cheerleader, but I'm guilty of sometimes pushing her too much. I love it. I love it. And this is something else. This is something else. Happy Sunday, everybody. Parents, I'm coming at you. I'm real. I'm talking to the adults right now. Just being real. What have you done in your life that was scary, equally scary to doing a backflip? I don't know if it was start a business or leave one job to go to another job and it required a move and sacrifices and pain and tears and frustration. What have you done in the last 5 years that your athlete got a front row seat to witness? Because if your athlete has not witnessed you conquer a fear and you're looking at them like, why aren't you throwing this layout? Why aren't you throwing this back handspring? I know you can do it. What if your baby turned to you and said, well, why are you still working at that job? Why are you still comfortable? How come you haven't started that business? How come you haven't gone back to school? Woo! Now, some of y'all parents might hit your child for saying something like that, but isn't it realness? You really want to inspire a kid? Do something scary in front of them. Or talk about a scary experience that was relevant, that's visceral, that they can reach out, they can see a picture or a video of. It's time that we start inspiring these athletes instead of telling them, oh, I know you can do it. Bro, they know they can do it too, and they don't understand why they're not doing it. They don't understand fear. I've said this before, I'll say it again. Why do I have, geography teachers, Mr. Sherman, you're the man. I love you. Geography, my 9th grade geography class was one of my favorite classes that I ever took. But why in the world am I in 9th grade getting tested on capitals and looking at maps and things of this nature? I've traveled the world and I've never been in a situation where I needed to know the capital of a state or this province or this or that, or even how a monarchy is structured. Like, there's so many things that are taught, and I understand it's just to educate the mind and get the mind working and to build neural pathways. But why are there no courses on how to deal with fear? We don't talk to kids about we say push through. Oh, why are you scared? And then when it comes to our fears, what do? I ain't addressing it. I ain't addressing it because I'm not going to go anywhere near something that makes me afraid. Why aren't we teaching our babies this in elementary school? How to deal with fear. Here's the definition of anxiety. Why are they not learning about this in middle school as puberty starts hitting full rage? Why don't high schoolers, I'm going to be real, and I went to great schools, and I honestly, all praise God, I paid for my niece and my nephew to go to some great schools for high school. But I'm going to be honest, there's a lot of high schoolers out here that cannot even spell anxiety, much less define it. Why aren't we teaching them about that? Because we don't even know too much about it, because our generation wasn't taught about it, and a lot of our parents had PTSD because their parents because they were Vietnam, and their parents had PTSD because of the world wars. So we just go and just ignore it, right? And then how many of us grew up calling other people scaredy cat, or we got called scaredy cat? How many of us grew up feeling ashamed for feeling afraid of doing something? And passed it right on to the next generation. It's sad. But that's why another reason why I do that mindful course. Shameless plug, I could care less. These athletes need to know what anxiety means. These athletes need to have an adult in their life who is doing scary things on a regular basis. To be honest, this is scary to me. Once I'm talking, once I'm in my zone, I'm scared. Or I'm not scared, but that's why I don't go live more, because I be scared. People are mean on the internet. They gonna talk about me and and all the other excuses. But the cool thing about life and what I've learned is that my goals could care less about my fears. If I want them, I gotta go get them.